What's the difference between an accountant and an auditor? Basically, accountants keep track of the money, and auditors check their work. But there's much more to the work than simply balancing the books. These financial professionals are involved in nearly every area of all types of business, industry, and government. Budgeting, planning, cost control, employee compensation, asset management, new product development, and of course, taxes. If money's involved, accountants and auditors must be too. In fact, so many areas need accounting and auditing services that many professionals opt to specialize. Some become tax specialists. Others become employee benefits experts, while still others concentrate on preparing the income statements and balance sheets every publicly held corporation must file. Unlike most professionals, auditors and accountants have tremendous flexibility in where they work and in the jobs they perform. And as long as there is money to spend, there will always be jobs to fill and work to do.
Show me a gambler, and I'll show you a loser. On the U.S. stock exchanges, money's like cheap liquor at happy hour. Everybody wants some. Financial reporting is our racket, and it's no game. Sure, the information's out there in print. It's even delivered by companies to their investors. But if a company wants to be one of the big boys traded on one of those exchanges, they gotta play by our rules. We're the system of investor protection. The people, laws, and requirements on the case of every publicly traded company, making sure they meet their obligation to get the numbers right. Some Joes think all you gotta do is look into a CEO's eyes to see if she's on the level. Eyes are for amateurs. We look at the numbers. Let me introduce you to our gang and tell you what we do. There's a lot of charts over there. She's the company's chief financial officer. The company's books are her business. She publishes the annual and quarterly financial results and big news on a real-time basis. But make no mistake, she doesn't publish nothing without the CEO and the board of directors say so. That guy back there, that's independent, who chairs the audit committee, special group of directors who don't work for the company. The audit committee's gig is oversight of the financial reporting of the company. This team also hires the external auditors and makes sure they're independent and tough on the numbers. Any disputes between the auditors and the company, they go to Indy's team. Indy's like my digress. Over there, that's Ida Figures. She's the company's internal auditor. While you're trying to get her number, she's more interested in the company's. She spends her days checking for errors or fraud and tells the audit committee what she finds. But don't book the church yet, Frankie. She's one tough cookie. Me, I'm Ledger Lines, an external auditor. By law, I'm independent. I zero in where error or fraud is most likely to occur until I'm satisfied. When I'm done, I tell the audit committee, investors, and the public whether the company's annual financial statements tell an accurate story, and I do it in writing. Finding fraud is like tea. And part of the system of investor protection can be tough work, but because of us, some investor somewhere is more confident putting his dough into the capital markets.
My name is Mary Camello, and I'm a senior internal auditor at a bank. I was looking for a job that would offer me a variety of projects and opportunity for growth, and I found it. A lot of people believe that auditing has a lot to do with number crunching, but internal auditing actually goes in and actually understands a particular job from beginning to end. We actually have to understand a process as though we're actually doing the job. So we actually have to go in, sit with a client, and literally sit at the beginning of their day or sit at the end of their day just to kind of follow what they're doing from beginning to end.